After Mbappe's historic display in the World Cup final, I think everyone came to an agreement that deep down he was the best player on the planet. But if he wanted to really prove himself as the world's best player, he had to make the move to a tougher league. Contradictory, I know. However, scoring 30 to 40 goals year after year in Ligue 1 is never going to allow you to cement yourself as an all-time great, nor allow you to win multiple Ballon d'Ors, which both of course Kylian wants to achieve. And well, after all these years, he may be finally on track to do so.
Following a great first season in the capital, despite not playing in his preferred position, the question was, can Mbappe continue this form? And if we're honest, elevate it even further. Because as good as he wasn't operating at his peak. And though his domestic form was impressive, there was still a lot left to be desired on the European stage. Though we're yet to reach the crunch part of the campaign, the striker started the new season off like a house on fire, scoring goals at an alarming rate. 14 and 10 so far is more than remarkable, showcasing a fantastic relationship with his Turkish teammate Arda Güler. If the Frenchman continues in this vein, he will finish the season with 83 goals across all competitions, with that being based upon him making 59 appearances just like last season. Yes, I would be very surprised if he tallied that amount, although I wouldn't suspect it to be too far from that figure.
But the question is, how exactly is Mbappe performing at such a high level? First, let's touch upon probably the main reason why, and that's his relationship with Arda Güler. Since the start of the campaign, the midfielder has assisted the Frenchman on 4 occasions, having thrived since the arrival of Alonso this summer. Both have shown an excellent understanding, and having a natural-born creator like Güler playing just in behind has certainly aided the striker this season. It was an aspect that Real Madrid lacked under Carlo Ancelotti last campaign. However, would we actually seen Güler's consistency shine if it wasn't for the injured Bellingham? Maybe not, illustrating how when one door closes, another one opens. Another factor to Mbappe's fantastic start has been his newfound role under Xabi Alonso. On paper, it seems as if he's operating in the same position, although he's excelled in different variations of that this campaign. Most notably against Osasuna, but also in other outings, Mbappe has functioned as a conventional number 9. He can run off the last defender while refraining himself to central zones. Whereas versus Espanyol, the Frenchman started up top as a second striker right alongside Garcia. He connected and linked up play with the midfield and almost played as a playmaker, so to speak. And furthermore, his off-the-ball work rate and willingness to press high has increased so far this season. A clear example of this came in the 73rd minute against Espanyol, when he chased back to regain possession, despite his team already holding a 2-0 advantage. This positional discipline and adaptability is a stark contrast compared to last season, where we saw Mbappe provide very little aside from his goals. We all thought it was his deficiencies on show, when in reality it was due to Ancelotti not being able to get the best out of his star man. And in the media, Mbappe has been quick to make this clear, stating, "Xabi wants us to win the ball back more quickly. I do what the boss asked me to do. I want to help the team. Whether it's scoring goals, pressing or with assists, I want to help the team." Other contributors to the striker's success has been his weight loss and his new and improved trim. Yes, you heard me right, his weight loss may have actually benefited him this campaign. During the summer, Mbappe was sidelined due to gastroenteritis, and let me tell you now, it's not pleasant having experienced it myself. This illness caused the French international to lose a staggering 6 kilograms. And although that may seem a detriment to his health, it's actually aided his performances, allowing him to rebuild new muscle mass and regain that explosive acceleration that, well, he's always been known for. But for the trim, well, that's just going to make him feel like a new player more than anything else.
To conclude, it's clear to see how Alonso has managed to price the best out of Mbappe, with him having gone from a one-dimensional striker under Ancelotti to a, some may say, complete number 9 under the Spaniard. A selfless striker who seemingly puts the team before himself, rather than it's all about me, like we have witnessed before. And on the international stage, he's been performing too. Just take a look at his fantastic solo goal versus Azerbaijan.
However, the ultimate question is, can Kylian Mbappe keep this up and finally get his hands on the prestigious Ballon d'Or? Or would he fall short yet again, maybe to an Erling Haaland or even a Harry Kane? Let us know down below, and do Real Madrid have a real chance at winning the Champions League this campaign?